The warm weather is on the way. You know what that means? It's almost time for tennis. Okay, I get it. That's not that exciting for many of you. But for me, it is. I love to play tennis. It's one of the things that I enjoy doing the most. I'm not very good at it, but I do like my tennis time. I enjoy playing with friends. I like it so much that I even play tennis on my phone. I remember a particular game one time I was playing with a friend, and in tennis, normally when the game is over, both players head to the net to congratulate each other on a good game. Now, this game wasn't over and my friend began to walk towards the net, so I knew something was up. So I went up to the net to meet him to find out what was going on. And he started telling me about his frustration. You see, he was coming to our church and he was trying to connect with God, but he was having no success at all. He had tried it all. He tried Bible study. He tried going to small group, going to church, praying more, and nothing was working. And he came to me as his friend and as his pastor and said, "What should I do?" Here's the problem. Everything that he was doing is what I would tell somebody who's looking for God, trying to connect to God. I would tell them to do that, but it wasn't working. So what do I tell him? Honestly, I had nothing. So the next thing that came out of my mouth, I believe came from God, because I would never advise anyone to do this. And this is what I told him. Stop it all. Don't do it. Obviously it wasn't working, so why keep trying? Instead, do this, my friend. Live your life normally. Go about your job, go about your kids, go about your family like you normally do. But while you're doing your normal life, try to see if you notice God doing things around you. And if you find God doing things around you, recognize it and then say, "Oh, there is God." I know, not that inspiring, but it's all that I had at the moment. Well, you know what? It worked. Hallelujah. He came back months later and he told me that that was exactly what he needed. And he started seeing God around him as he was going to work, as he was doing his normal life. He started recognizing God, and that led him to think about his past life, and he started recognizing that God had been in his life all along. I don't know how it happened. God did something miraculous. So if you're looking to connect with God, just remember there's a promise that God tells us in Jeremiah 29:13. And he says, "If you come looking for me, you'll find me." So wherever you go, God is available and you can see him at work, at school, at home, at church, in the streets, on the ball field. So if you want to see God, go find him. You never know where you might see him. Maybe even on the tennis court.